and back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be doing the Outer Worlds Part 6. We're going to figure out what's going to happen next since we get to the ship. I did indeed look around after on that one guy. I think his name was Higgins, I think his name was. I might be wrong, but I did find the terminal that we were talking about. And where was our friend? Not exactly sure where she's at. Yeah. I did find the terminal. Oh, there she is. On the location of it, and it didn't do like mission complete or anything like that. We didn't really get anything out of it, so that's the reason why I chose not to record it. I was gonna start the video right there. But it's kind of useless. What I think probably happened, and I'm just guessing on this, is it probably was an optional thing on maybe a quest that we did, and we didn't do it, which is why I didn't really do anything. Yeah, it's actually, it was really in the room where you went upstairs and went to the terminal, but for me, it didn't really do anything. So right now we're going to check out our ship and see what happens.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive now? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin. It's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain. Alright, so I think we're probably off, hopefully, unless something bad happens. I have a weird feeling that it's like, oh, you ran out of gas now, and we're stuck here for another 10 more videos. This is our own ships. I don't know why I'm taking things out of it. Let's see though.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Alright, so it's gonna be... I actually don't know how to install one, but I just didn't want to sound stupid, so hopefully it's not too hard. Don't you just shove it in there? Yeah, see? You know what we're doing. Alright guys, we got a trophy. Ticket to anywhere, right? Alright, so we're gonna be going downstairs. And go back to this apartment right here. No idea where we're going, if we are gonna go anywhere, but...
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Alright guys, we're leaving this area. Hell yeah. Going on to the next place. Now I believe That mission that we just did is actually all that was actually just one main mission. Um, I believe. I'm not really sure, but my guess is going to be like 13 to 15 main missions. So we have to probably do something very similar to this, like 10, 15 more times. Um, and that's just my guess, though. Unless there's like 20 chapters in this game, but I don't really think so, considering how in depth and how long this game really is. I don't see it being too like 20 missions long or anything like that. But
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so we have to do that. There's a couple of things now, I think. Waiting.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Got a sec?
Holographic shroud. Not exactly
I've
sure.
shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like. Make yourself at home, Captain.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
That's messed up.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
I'll lock up.
Alright, I think we're getting off our ship. Select a companion. Alright, so we can have up to 6 companions, it looks like. So, oh, did I not select a companion? I don't even know. Oops. I might have to go back. Hopefully. I accidentally pushed continue instead of that, so I'm not really sure what happened or what's going to happen. So this video is probably going to be kind of not so much action, it's really going to be, you know, mostly storyline kind of stuff, so. From the looks of it. And more loading screens. Alright, so she is with us. Awesome.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
This happened just knocked out one of my workers.
Alright, so we got 2 more vending machines. I have no idea why, but vending machines are really bad at this. Like, even until this day, like, I can't really sell anything. I don't know if it's like a PlayStation bug. You know what I mean? But it won't let me sell it. You know what I mean? It's really weird. I don't get it. Or even understand it for that matter. Ooh, buy. So they have some good guns. Alright, what is that? Well, let's look at some armor. Oh, no armor? Alright. No. Anyway, let's go. Can we knock it over? Maybe over here. I'm not exactly sure where we're going, to be honest with you guys. I'm trying to find a way over there, but I don't know. We have to talk to the guy on the window. I don't think you can go anywhere else. You might have to talk to this guy.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it. Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your guts
Okay, so our ship's getting impounded.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford. You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sick bay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
I have no idea how to get there.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled outage.
Let's see. No idea where it'd be. It can't be that way. Staircase. I don't get it. I don't get where to go. Oh, maybe.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Talk to him first.
You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time we got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Alright, so we're gonna sell some stuff. Let's sell some old armor that we don't want. Make sure we're not selling any good stuff like last time, remember? Anything below 9 we don't really need, so done with that, done with that, done with that, done with that, or that, or that. So ooh, let's sell some white junk. We're gonna sell all this stuff, we don't need it. Alright, I think we're done. Now let's go talk to this douchebag over here. I'm guessing.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
Wish I could just kill him and leave. What? That's just me. Actually, have to do it the next
Go back to Byzantium, you go. I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch it.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? It must have been lost with Alex, then. One more tragedy to top the pile. Tell me, how did he die? Oh, awful business, that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details. Fine. You're free to go. I've removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? What? Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior! An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh no, oh no. Just a teensy one, the teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights
I don't
on end
like
or
him.
anything.
Sounds
The
like a
thing
douchebag.
is, I needed money. A lot of money. Quickly, for reasons. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board. That's the long and short of it, yes. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made, well, can probably be made to see reason. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, is there any way in which I might assist you? Be my guest. Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Ask away.
Alright, so I guess we're talking going back to that. So basically he impounded our ship, what? Just so he could talk to us? All he had to do was radio it in or something. And, I mean, with all this fancy technology, you'd think he'd be able to do that, but it's whatever. Ooh, look at all the food. Okay, anyway, let's go back to where we started.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. Depends. What are you planning to do with it? You got a good heart, wanting to do this for him. Frankly, I'm tired of Udom's whining. Don't kill me, please. And I'll pay, I swear. The man's been messaging me 4 or 5 times a day. How's a woman supposed to read her new missives when her incoming folder's all cluttered? Suit yourself.
Alright, well, we don't have any money for that, so
Anytime.
why do we still need to talk to her? Alright, so we're gonna have to do the distress signal, I believe, quest, so we can get to this one. When it comes to the balance due, I'm not sure. It's 8,000 bits, so that's definitely a lot. So that's probably gonna be there for a while. So, yeah. Ooh. Anyway, let's go back to the main headquarters, to our ship, hopefully. Oh, wasn't there another quest we had to do for that guy in the entrance? Oh yeah, let's do that first. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning. That way, I don't know, maybe this game can give us some bits or something. Maybe. I think we should save it first before we sell this. Maybe we should. Let's save it. Because I definitely don't want to get shot and murdered by these people. Just because. Let's see. And if we die, we'll just reload it. Right? You know, the freaking hits we can get now. I mean, us having to pay 8,000 whatever for this dude.
Are you listening to me? You can't keep me out of there.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Ooh, sounds like my kind of place. Place to, you know, do some damage, steal some shit, pay off our debts. Let's see. Let's talk to this guy one more time, just in case if we have to.
Hey there. Nice seeing you.
So this mission was mostly all main quest storyline and definitely a lot of talking. I don't see really too much action happening in this video, probably in part 7, but we'll see what happens. And a loading screen. Alright, let's see.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not all loaded out this time. I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain.
I wonder if you
It's
can
quite
store stuff in
entertaining
here.
the
I'm
way
not
you
really sure.
drool and whimper.
You probably could, I would assume. Ooh. So, I wonder what this armor is for. That's pretty cool. Let's figure it out. I never actually really explored an ship, to be honest. I don't think we had a chance to, right? I keep all this stuff just in case if we ever need it for an emergency wise. I'm probably not going to touch it. Because if we ever needed anything in emergency wise, at least you have it there. Oh, hey, look, we have our own workbench here. That's pretty cool. So let's actually let's do that real quick. So we're gonna break down some old stuff. Ooh, that one's pretty cool. Light pistol. Let's destroy that. And let's 28 damage, 215 DPS. I think they're all the same. So we're going to sell that, break down that, and break down that. And we're going to tinker one more time. This one more time. We're going to tinker that so we can never do. We're going to tinker that. I guess we can't tinker that. We're going to modify, so we can modify anything. No, we can't modify anything. Let's see if we can repair anything. Repair all of our weapons, so that way they're all brand new. So let's see. Ooh, so we can modify these though, so that's pretty cool. So I'm going to modify that. Ranged. Oh, oops. Shotgun. A sawed-off shotgun right here. Sweet. Anyway, guys, it's probably gonna be. I don't want to do any more mission-wise. I actually do have to go right now. My doggy needs to go to the bathroom. So that's going to be the end of our video right now. Part 7 is probably going to be a little bit more action and stuff like that. It's definitely, I know this video is more mostly just talking and stuff like that, but I mean, we had to do it. So part 7 is definitely going to be a little bit longer. Sorry, take that back, not longer, but a little bit more action, and hopefully anyway, let's hope, fingers crossed, because we're actually going to be doing quite a few missions. I would assume, and hey, we got our shit back, and yeah, no, we're doing pretty good. Hopefully we could go to the outlaw place. That sounds pretty cool. Maybe there's like no people and I can just start shooting and killing everybody. That'll be kind of cool. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe, favorite, share. If you can, definitely subscribe. It's gonna help me out. I'm going to have a lot of cool content for you guys to watch, and a lot of cool content for you guys to watch a little bit later on. You'll see once everything is done, and a few things that I definitely wanted to share with you guys, and I'm hoping you'll like it. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later, and peace out. See you on part 7.